Does social media stress you out? It doesn't have to. Check out this week's social media tips and tricks with Heather.
Welcome back to Social Media Wednesdays. I'm Heather, your host, and I am so happy you're here at the table with us today. I am with Women in Leadership, powered by Free Time, and we are so excited to grow our businesses with you. So happy May! What? Oh, right. I forgot I did this graphic. It's so pretty. I even found Instagram on here because in May, we're going to focus on growing our Instagram strategies. So, hello, Instagram. Oh, yeah. So, what do we need to know about Instagram? Well, it's easier and faster to digest than short form video. A picture, after all. A picture is worth 1,000 words and is essentially true for Instagram. Sometimes you can't type everything you want to share, but in many instances, you can do just that with a perfect picture. So Instagram was founded on having an instant gram, and a gram was like a picture that somebody would send you. So we had the telegram, which was, words on a cardboard, and somebody would have to deliver it to you. You got a telegram, and be a big deal, right? Well, now that's why it's Instagram, because it's instant. You can instantly get this information, so it's exciting. It used to be exciting, right? Business can Businesses can also use the platform to promote products or sell products directly. Plus, arguably the biggest advantage offered by Instagram is that posts are easily shared, making it perfect for engagement. Absolutely, right? If you go over on Instagram, if you've ever been on the platform, you can see that there's a share button. It's easy to share things. They like it when things are shareable and people share them. That's one of those algorithm things. So first thing you need to do on Instagram, and it is crucial, especially on Instagram, that you are niched down. So knowing your target audience is crucial to the success of your content and marketing strategy. A brand needs relevant and innovative content to pique the audience interest through, though it doesn't stop at grabbing their attention. You also need to find ways to keep it. And knowing what they'll resonate with will make this challenge much easier. So if you know what you want to say and who you need to say it to, that's what we're talking about. So Instagram has an estimation of 2 billion users. Let's sit there. 2 billion. So do you think we should maybe be on this platform? Yes, but you want to make sure that you're talking to the right person. So design a content plan. Hear the word plan. You're going to plan your content. This isn't on the fly. I woke up today, I decided I have to post 1 million posts. You need to have a plan. A content plan can be viewed in some ways as a business plan. It sets out the brand up for a variety of scenarios and how to work through each. Best of all, it improves coordination. So if you have a plan for what you need to message, you need to get out there, what your plan of what your content needs to be around, it makes those people working with you to get that information out easier. Right? It makes it much easier to work with you when you know what you're doing. So establishing your brand voice is essential. Knowing how you're going to talk, what kind of tone you're going to have. These are all the things that you've been working on. I know you have. So we're going to get out of our heads and we're just going to, this is my brand voice, and accept that and give it a try, right? It's okay to invest in some third-party tools to help you with this. Tools like Grammarly and Canva are great for solopreneurs. They have a lot of respect in the world. Canva and Grammarly are both widely known, and they are really good programs to use. Though you're watching a presentation from Canva right now. I use Canva every single day. I should be using Grammarly, but that's what I have Charlie and an editor for, right? Most of the time it's just that the words don't come out the way I want them to, or I see them as being there, but they're not, because I've read it so many times. And that's where this, having a tool that will help you helps, because I've read the same thing over and over and again, because I know what I want to say. I see the words that I want there, right? That might not be what's actually there. Make a portfolio. All businesses need a portfolio to show off their experience and talents and what other happy clients have had to say. If you work with content creation industry, it's even more important to take time to create a portfolio that really manages to communicate your expertise and unique selling points. So just taking what you're creating for your content, if you've had the plan, it should also be able to be put into your portfolio. So it's not like asking you to do another thing, just asking you to put it together a little differently. In addition to including examples of your most successful completed projects, you can also include information similar to an About Us page, so that potential clients can get a sense of your brand, voice, and style, so they can get to know your mission and why you're doing it. Grow a following on social networks. So social media serves as digital lines that you can use to establish authentic connection with your target audience. So don't make stuff up, just be yourself. Growing the following on social media. With a solid social media presence, you can reach our audiences and increase your credibility of your services. Even if you don't plan on becoming a social media influencer, it's still important that you devote some time to creating content to advertise your own brand on social platforms like Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook, etc. All the places we talk about here. Plus, it's a great way to generate that social proof, because when somebody else believes in what you're doing, that speaks really greatly. So if we can show that other people are enjoying what we're doing, and that our message is getting across to them, it makes your job easier to show. So there was a huge list. So I actually made a table task form for this. So over the next month, I'm hoping that we can kind of work through some of these and answer any questions people have on how to do some of these things. But here we go. So 1, using social media content calendar to plan your Instagram posts ahead of time. Woo! I love that idea. That's what we do here and we do it and we give people back their free time. So if this is not your jam, you know who to call. Use social media management tools to schedule your posts in advance. This is so helpful because as business owners, we're busy. And if you're a solopreneur, you may have other things you have to take care of, especially if you're a parent. You are running around, to doctor's appointments unexpectedly. Please, so if you need help, okay, I'll just start back at number 2. Woo! Number 2, use social media management tool to schedule your posts in advance. This helps you in case you have something come up, like a kid emergency, a fur baby emergency, spousal emergency. Your house needs you because you have pipes that have burst. Sometimes there are things that you cannot control that are going to pull you away from your intent, from your business. But if you already have it scheduled in advance, you won't have to stress about it. Download an Instagram for Business kit with templates and how-tos. This is one option. I love to go into Canva and create all of our content in there, and then I move that over to a calendar. Make your account into a business profile. And when you do that, you can link it with Meta. There's so much more advantages for businesses. So you can kind of connect your Facebook and your Instagram, customize your Instagram for business profiles. So make sure you're completing the profile. It lets you put links in there, put your website in there, make sure you have all those things. Yeah, and the logo's on your dots. Yes. So there's these on your profile on Instagram, they have these little dots so you can save different types of content, and you can make those little dots match so you can really make your profile really pretty. All right. We get one again. Did it start at one again? That's funny. Whatever. There's 30 in total, so we'll get there.
Let me renumber them.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a pain in the butt. Designate an experienced content creator. So this is really great. Like if you wanted to reach out to Charlie and I, we are definitely experienced content creators. So you can designate somebody to help you with that. Follow photography and editing best practices. So if you're going to do this all by yourself, you can actually follow other photographers to find out that give tips and stuff on how to take a picture, how to set up so you're in the middle of your screen. You know, they teach you these things so you can grow in whatever area you want to. But if that's really no interest to you, that's when, you know, you get someone experienced and then you don't have to worry about that.
We have a referral for you if that's where you're at.
Exactly. And then adhere to a regular posting schedule. So making sure that you are posting regularly. We have found, and then we have actually found articles to substantiate this. It's pretty exciting. That if you are consistently posting regularly, 7 days a week, you actually get rewarded because your content gets pushed to more people. So if the platform is excited that you are doing stuff, so they give you more people to see your stuff. Is that clear? Okay. Sometimes I'm like, how did I get it out of my head? All right. So allow outside contributors to curate your content. So that's something that we do, is we actually create content for other people. We don't just advise, but we actually can create the content for you. And then use consistent platform specific brand voice. Don't be all over the place. Use your real voice, and being very consistent in how your brand appears online is going to build that know, like, trust. So that when they come to you, they already know who you are because you've already shared it with them. Write engaging and shareable captions. And these are all things that we could do episodes on. Optimize your posts with relevant hashtags. Oh boy, hashtag, right? On Instagram, you can have, I think the limit is 30. They say not to use more than 27. I say use 3.
Keep it simple.
3. Yes, you heard that right. 3. One should be your personal branded hashtag for your business. The other 2 should have something to do with what was in your post, so you can draw like-minded, interests to you. All right, lost my place. Okay, learn trending content formats. So there's different formats of content. So you could have a long form, which is there's lots of writing and an image. This could be, especially on Instagram, this could be carousel pictures, where you have pictures and then their hope that people will stop and then scroll through. That's called a carousel of images. So 3 to 5, maybe even 10 images in a row, because the idea is that you get someone to stop and look through your images. But the most engaging right now is short form video. It just
Reels and stories.
Reels and stories, it just pops. It's the most. Let's see. Post your content your followers want to see. So you can see what other people are posting and then create like content. I don't ever recommend directly copying somebody unless you're doing a reel where you're using the embedded Instagram sounds and you're recreating something in your own way. That's okay. But using someone's exact content is rude. Just don't do it. Promote your Instagram, so let other people know, hey, I'm over on Instagram. You can follow me over there. Engage with your users through follows, likes, and comments. So if somebody follows you, go check out their profile. Is it somebody you want to follow back?
Is it a real person?
Is it a real person? That's always fun. Like and love on their top 3 posts. And this is going to help you show up in their algorithm and them show up in your algorithm so that you can start liking each other's stuff more often. Cross promote with influencers and brands with similar audiences. So I was trying to think of something outrageous. I wouldn't want to try to talk to people that are really into football about business, right? They're going to want to know the stats on how many yards the average touchdown is, right? Okay, I'm really making that up because I haven't done any football stats in a while, right? So, but over here with business, we might want to learn things like, what else can I do to draw people to me, right? So making sure you're talking to the right audience, but that cross-promoting, they call it collaborating. When you tag another business to business tagging, it goes to both businesses' profile pages and everybody sees it. So you get double the audience views. So it's pretty awesome. Run an Instagram contest to encourage engagement. So that's some fun things. I know that some of our local towns, like several businesses will get together, and if you go and you like the main post for Steely Chamber, they'll do a drawing, and they do that quite often, and it has to do with going and talking to different businesses, and so you're encouraging that local is awesome, right? So local is small business. So small business doesn't necessarily mean local in town. It might mean, another small business that's, clear across the country from you. Maybe you cross promote together. And because abundance is real. And when we step into that abundance, everybody wins. Okay. Explore Instagram stories and interactive features. Oh my gosh, this can be really fun. You can get really lost in that. There's stickers and music and all kinds of words you can put on there and things you can play with. So it's really just, I like the word explore and looking in there. One of the things you can do in stories is if you have a post and you have a link you want to share, you can go on Instagram, you can share it to your stories, and then under stickers, there is a little link, and you can actually put a link for people to follow from stories, which is pretty awesome because it's one of the few places on social media you can put a link where it doesn't hurt you. All right, so where are we at? Using Instagram live feature, of course, live is always very good. Creating that community and getting people to come on and talk with you, or just being yourself in a live really helps people get to know you and what you got going on with your business. All right, share your profile link on your website and social media channels, add it to your link tree, any place you got it, so people just know you're there. Post user-generated content. So posting something that somebody else posted, that is about what you did. So this is where you have your super fans that are posting for you, and they're tagging you, and they're collaborating with you because they love what you do. Diversify your audience to resonate with different types of users. So after you've niched down and you really figure out who you want to talk to, then make sure you're talking directly to that person. Apply for a verification badge. This is a new thing. I'm just going to leave it right there, and you can do some research about that. It's making sure that you're a real human thing. It usually costs money, and it's new, and we're still not sure about it, right? And then create your own filters and badges. That is next level, so we won't even dive into that, but this is kind of like, there's things out there to really grow what you're doing. Tag relevant users. So we talked a little bit about collaboration, and that is under the tagging. So tagging people, but not excessively. Tagging people that will actually interact with you. Post content that is meant to be reshared. So really thinking about the reshareable value of your content. Just get on Instagram's explore page and check out and see what's there. Share educational content with Instagram slides. We're going to have to dig into what that means, and host an Instagram account takeover, which I think is kind of fun. I'm a little excited to learn more about that as we move through May. So you can go over and download this list. We have dropped it in the links below on how to grow followers. Here's a checklist, and we like those actionable items, so this is our table task item for the week. And if you need any help, you know that we're here for you. We absolutely are heads over heels in love with what we do, so don't hesitate to ask questions. We're here for you. Schedule with us. We'd love to see you and meet you and see how we can help your business grow. And we hope you have an amazing
We take the mystery and pain out of social media consistency for your business, giving you back time to shine in your zone of genius. Social media is the new branding. It deserves its own attention, thought, and effort. Yet so few businesses actually take this seriously and invest enough time on their strategy. We can do it for you at an affordable rate that will fit into your budget and allow you to pursue other revenue channels as well. The hardest part of social media management is keeping up the consistency to be seen and know what to post, when to post. Are you ready to have everything ready to go for you, saving you time and energy by not having to do it all yourself? Still getting your message out so that people get to know you, like you, and develop trust while opening yourself up to more time for the business of your business where you shine. Working with Women in Leadership, BSMB LLP, is a unique experience that bridges the gap from face-to-face to virtual relationship marketing. Not only do we love to help you shine on social media, we love to share tools to help you grow with us, body, soul, mind, and business. Check out our podcast and YouTube channel for Mindset Mondays, Social Media Training Wednesdays, business interviews and special topics on Fridays, and weekly readings on Sundays. To schedule your consultation or podcast interview, head to our website, www.womeninleadershipbsmb.com. Our weekly readings on Sunday, our podcast, Mindset Monday, social media training with Heather on Wednesdays with a live Q&A, guest interviews, and special topics on Fridays. Thank you for joining us. Find out more and schedule with us online at www.womeninleadershipbsmb.com, where you have a spot at the table.